Hi and welcome. This is the third of 3 videos detailing how Info 200 students can use the Library and Information Science Source, or LISS, database. We've covered a little bit of background about the database and what it's used for. We've gone over some basic searching tips, and this video will outline a couple of advanced search strategies as well as where you can go to find more information and help with your research. So here I am at the basic search page for the database. I navigated to find this through the San Jose State University Library homepage. If you need any help researching or finding the database, you can refer to the instructional handout or send me an email with any questions. What I'll do here is click on this advanced search button. And I just want to spend a moment orienting you to the basics of this page. First and foremost, you'll see these 3 different search boxes. You don't need to type something into each of these 3 boxes. In fact, you can just put something in one box. But we'll illustrate here is I can select any of these different fields. So if I don't put anything in here, it'll search across all of these different fields, including things like you'll see SU, subject, SO, journal name, or TI for title. Again, the default is to search across all of these, and this is an optional field. But it's especially useful if you want to look up a specific name of a person who is a well-known author, but may also have articles written about them. So in the context here of the research project that we were talking about earlier, maybe I want to look up something like information seeking and pregnancy. Talked a little bit about health information seeking before, but maybe I'm specifically interested in the type of information seeking that someone may do during pregnancy. I can go ahead and just include these keywords and hit search, or if I scroll down, I want to show you a little bit about the different search options or limiters I can use in order to refine my search results. So like we had talked about, for this type of research assignment, I may want to limit to scholarly or peer-reviewed journals. And if I'm specifically interested in maybe health information seeking and pregnancy in the context of how women may use the internet to find information about pregnancy, it may make sense to look for articles published in the last 10 years. So I'll say maybe through January 2010 through current month of December 2020. I'll go up here and hit search. So what I'll see here is information seeking and pregnancy. That means that any of these search results will include both of these keywords or subjects. So as I scroll through these, I have 16 different results to look for. It looks like most of these are pretty good matches. Health information needs and information seeking behavior of pregnant women. Pregnancy-related information seeking and sharing in the social media era. That one sounds interesting. Sense-making in complex health situations. Virtual health communities as sources of information and emotional support. Looks like there's a lot of great stuff here. So I can go ahead again and save any of these to my folder by clicking this blue search icon. But let's say I'd love to go ahead and learn a little bit more specifically about this article number 3. When I click into any of the search results, I'll see some information, and these are all hyperlinks, so I can continue to get more information or go back into the database to see if there's any other articles written by these same authors. Similarly, I can review the subjects, some author-supplied keywords, these may be interesting to refer back to, and the abstract of my paper. I'll probably want to read through this to see if I want to invest more time in reading the full article. But for the context of this video, I do also want to share a couple of additional tools here on the right-hand side. One thing you should probably know by now is it's definitely important to cite your sources. So what you can do is you can export this to a bibliographic management software, something like RefWorks. If you need help setting up your RefWorks account, feel free to send me an email. But this is where you can go ahead and create a citation based on a couple of different formats. For the iSchool, we typically use APA, but be sure if you're copying and pasting a reference from a citation generator or this automated section, that it matches the most current or up-to-date version. At the time of recording this video, that would be APA version 7. Go back to my results list, and before I close out, I just want to again reiterate that I'm here to answer any additional questions. I also would be remiss if I did not share this LibGuide, or this guide that the San Jose State professors and librarians have put together specific to this Info 200 course. I alluded to in the last video, one thing you'll be doing as part of this class is learning how to write a literature review. And that involves taking a look at various scholarly sources and deciding, what those may have in common or what your take is on those particular articles. I think this is really a great resource here, so I just want to shout it out real quick. How to read a scholarly article. This short handout will share a little bit more information for how the structure and content of a scholarly article is created. This is especially helpful for me. As I mentioned, I was a non-traditional student coming back into school about after a decade away. This short video series is now concluded. Again, please feel free to reach out with any questions or comments, and I wish you all the best not only in this class, but throughout your time at the iSchool. Look forward to hearing from you if you have any questions, and all the best.